Yo, what's your boy? Boy, shit. Sorry, guys. You know what, everybody? It's your boy, Joe Sasaki, back with another video. You know it. Anyways, guys, so this video, I'm talking about something that's personal to me. I promised last video I was gonna do a video about my car. Well, I'll do this one later. I'll do that video maybe tomorrow, most likely tomorrow when I get home from hanging out with my friend. The video I'm going to give you is about my personal experience with bullying. Now, I was bullied twice, I would say twice, in my entire life. Twice. And that bullying happened once for a week in 9th grade, and then once in, like, 6th grade. By the way, I'm going to give you this right now. In 6th grade, it was so bad that I didn't want to go to school. Which was bad about it too is because I was going to a school for kids with learning disabilities. So I had learning disabilities. I still do have them today, but not as severe as when I went to that school. And by the way, this school is not in Florida. It's in Chicago, Illinois, where I'm originally from. So if you were looking up in Florida, you wouldn't find it. You would probably have to look it up in Chicago. But the school was called Cove Schools for kids with learning disabilities, kids who were behind in grades, kids who were behind in credits, stuff like that. It was a private school, by the way, so your district had to pay for you to go there. You really didn't have to pay anything, your parents or anything. So what happened was it was 6th grade, and there was this kid named Matt, I believe. I think his name was Matthew or something, or I don't remember his last name. I don't remember his name exactly. I think it was Matthew something. And he was probably the most total jerk in my entire class. Here's what I used to get bullied for. I'm gonna give you a list right now. I used to get bullied for being Jewish. It got so bad that I just told that my mom called my teacher, who later became good friends with my teacher, and who later, after that year, quit being a teacher and became the librarian because our librarian quit for our school. So or retired, or which one of them, she became the librarian for the rest of that year. Rest of the time she was there. I'm not sure if she ever resumed any classes, but I had her for 6th grade as a homeroom teacher, and that's before I went to 7th grade, where you started to switch teachers for different classes. Anyways, or I call it junior high here. We call it junior high in Chicago, or in the northern states we call it junior high. Here you call it middle school, no matter where you're from, which is kind of weird if you ask me, but whatever you want, whoever floats your boat. Anyways, so I got bullied for being Jewish, for doing well on tests. Now, this one is the first two are the most stupidest ones. Also, all of them are stupid in my book, but still. The first two, for me, are the most stupid of all the things to bully someone over. Don't blame me because your fucking ass don't do well in history. I get the good grade. I get the 100% on the test, and you get a 50 ass. Motherfucker get a 50 because you're dumb and can't understand the fucking easiest shit of all. I mean, I'm legit. I borrowed Matthew's test just to look at it, okay? Because he got so uptight about it, like, why did he pass and then I didn't? Literally, there was a time where he shouted that out right after we got a test back. Because my teacher made a public announcement. You know, only one person got 100 in here. Joshua did very well. I'm like, thank you. But could you not announce that? I really don't give a shit. I just want to get my grade, and that's it. That's what I kind of was thinking in my head. I never would have said that to her. But because actually, she is one of my favorite teachers to this day. My 6th grade teacher. If any of my people ever know, find and know a woman, Mrs. Tomaszek, whoever watches this, please bring this video out to her. Because Mrs. Tomaszek, you were the bomb as a teacher. I'm going to give you that right now. Right now, you were the bomb. I would say there's probably 3 teachers in my entire life that I actually liked, and you were one of them. So I got one day I borrowed his test just to look at it and see why he was failing so much, because he asked for my opinion. Dude wrote, who the question was, I think it was which civilization first pioneered boat travel, by travel by boats. And boat travel and harness and stuff like that. And then their answers were Egypt, China, Rome, and I believe Greece. The correct answer was Egypt. He put down Greece. I'm like, no, I said no. He's put down China, and I looked at him and no. The only three questions he got right were 1, 2, and 3 on the paper, and his name. That's the only. He didn't even get the fucking date right. It was April 1st. It was April 1st. No, it was what was it? No, it wasn't April. It was January 1st. He wrote down May 1st. What the? I don't know what to tell you, people. I just don't know. And this is I don't know when I don't remember when I was in 6th grade, but it was a long time ago. So don't ask me why. People why he didn't have a cell phone, because I'm pretty sure he didn't have one at the time. Anyways, he also bullied me. So we read this book called Tale of Despero. By the way, great book, great movie. If any of you have younger kids out there and want to read a good book to them that teaches them morality and forgiveness and stuff like that, read that book to your kids. That's a great book. We read that as a 6th grade class together. It was amazing. I highly recommend that book to any parent or teacher or anyone who would watch my video somehow. Don't know why you would watch my video, but just recommend that book if you can find it. Excuse me. And we decided they were making a movie out of the book. So my teacher had decided that she would take our entire class to go see it, because at the time we had been right next to the North Lake, not North Lake. Crap, I don't know where the place again was, but there was a mall, Northbrook, Illinois Mall. Which, if any of you don't know, my favorite movie actually shot a scene in that mall. It was Weird Science, and they shot the mall scene in that mall. But that was the mall scene. That was the mall when it was what it looked like in 1985. I went there at a different time period, so it looked different, a little bit different than it does then. Anyways, so I'm going into school. I'm going in, and I already saw the movie when I was in Florida here, because I visited my grandparents who had a house here, and we wanted to go see it as a family. Now, my mother fucked up on the money because we were allowed to buy our concessions and shit, and I was only able to get one thing and one thing only, and that was a V8 juice. And I think it wasn't even a fruit one, it was a vegetable one. Now, I'm telling you this, I might have probably been asking for it, but I was a kid, dude. I was 6th grade. I was stupid, okay? I was legit stupid. So I drink like one sip, and it tasted like fucking barf. This is why to this day, if someone offers me a V8, I will go tell them to go fuck themselves. I will. I will tell you to go fuck yourself if you offer me a V8. Now, it depends. If you offer me a V8 fruit juice, there's a different story. If you offer me a V8 vegetable juice, I will go tell you to fuck yourself. Because I actually like the V8 fruit juice, not the V8 vegetable juice. Anyways, he get up done on the movie. The movie was great anyways, because I've seen it already, but it was really good. We walk back to our school. We get back into school, we get back to our class, and my teacher says, so what did everyone think of the movie? And we go around the table, the tables and each desk, and they each give their opinion of the movie. And then she gets to me, and I say, probably the most stupidest thing I've ever said in my life. So, here's what I say, okay? And I'm being honest with you. I probably warranted the bullying. I said the movie was great, But the only problem I have was that my drink tasted like barf. So, for the next 3 months, Matt and some other fucked up kids in my class were calling me Barf Boy. And it pissed me the fuck off so much. And I also got really sad and mad. And, I did not want to go to school. I would actually burst out crying to my parents. Did not want to go to school. So anyways, the three people in my class that actually, 4 people actually, if you want to call it, my teacher, my mom tried and my dad tried. They did not, it's not like they didn't try, but they just like, there's only so much they could do. What's it called? My friend Bailey, shout out to my friend Bailey still. My friend Tyler and my friend Alec. Those are the 3, my friend Tyler, other Tyler, was there, but he wasn't in the same grade as me. He was a 5th grader at the time. So, yeah. There's that. But I'm like sitting there and those are the 4 people who were there for me for that. Like, those are the people that stood up for me. So, shut back the 7th or 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade. And I didn't get bullied, but I met Matt again. And we were playing basketball. And he was terrified of me. Because we were playing basketball. And I just grabbed the ball from him and I knock him to the ground with so much force. The only thing he says after I score on his ass is this: "Damn, Josh got strong." Because I was skinny and I was weak as a 6th grader. I'll admit it, I wasn't that strong. 8th grade me, you do not want to fuck with. I might have been short, but you do not want to fuck with me. Anyways, then the bullying in 9th grade lasted for a week, and then I told my mom about it. Now, again, I'm not a tattletale, but there's a difference between bullying and about to rob you. This kid looked legit like he was about to rob me. He said, "Nice shoes, mind if I take them from you?" And proceeded to bend down and almost take my shoes off my feet. I'm like, fuck no. And I went to my mom and be like, this guy tried to take my shoes. What are we gonna do about this shit? The guy got suspended for 3 days, and he never fucked with anyone again. That's basically what happened. Anyways, shouts out to all my friends and all my friends in Chicago. Shouts out to my old teacher, Mrs. Tomaszak. Just guys, if you ever been bullied, I'm gonna put it out there. Shit does get better. It will get better. And the best thing you can do would be, if you're afraid of your bully, don't be afraid of your bully, first of all. Your fear is what gives them more power over you. Now, here's what I've learned from bullying. The bully has to be afraid of you for it to stop bullying. Because my teachers would put him in detention or do everything, but it never stopped the situation. The only time he finally learned not to fuck with me was 8th grade. He stopped fucking with me after 6th grade. But he was legit afraid of me after 8th that day on the playground. He was legit afraid of me. I'm good. Anyways, guys, I gotta go because I'm only allowed to make 14, 15-minute videos, and this is about 13:52. So I'll let you go, guys. Stay cool, stay hip. I will see you in the next video tomorrow. After I'm with my friends, I'm gonna do my car, tell you about my car, how I got my car, and all that type of shit. Love you guys. Bye.